Please.
on to the subject I wanted to discuss with you guys. I was recommended. I think it's called The Last Frontier. It's about a plane crashes in Alaska with a bunch of convicts in it, and I dove in, and pretty good little scene to open up with. But then I wrote this down, and judge it any way you wish.
Okay.
I want my violence more sincere in TV and films. I've talked about this before. I've talked about the fact that I'll give you a classic example. In the movie Goodfellas,
Yeah.
the violence in Goodfellas is so gritty and real that it's a turnoff to violence. All right. But it scares you because it's so hyper violent in that. When you have 40 people that are, stabbing and shooting and being flipped in the air and do that you lose me, because it's so totally desensitizing,
over the top and desensitizing.
Yeah. And so I'm not, look, spoiler alert, I'm going to give you the first episode, all right, where I bailed. The sheriff or the marshal goes out by helicopter at the scene of this plane crash, and they find a guy that's barely alive in the snow, and he goes, ambush. And then all these red suited, orange jumpsuited convicts come out of the woodwork and start attacking these guys, and their flips and punches and all. And I'm like, okay, you turned it into a Marvel movie.
I was going to say, it sounds
done.
To me like Star Wars violence, where there's lots of action, but no one gets hurt.
Well, and I don't care for that.
Yeah,
I think
you want the people to get hurt.
What I want is in any of my, not if you're going to see a superhero movie, you don't care anyway, so it doesn't matter, right? You're suspending. You're totally suspending reality.
Right.
If I'm seeing something that's based on a bunch of prisoners and a bunch of lawmen, and so I want to see it. I want my violence to be credible, so that it's more of a believable scenario.